by feel, it's unfrozen. But is it good? I don't want to know. Okay, I do want to know. I do want to know. Hi guys, I'm Chef Nguyen Tran. I've done a lot of crazy cooking from illicit marijuana dinners before they were legal in California and the legal underground restaurants I started with my wife out of my apartment. But what I haven't done is cooked in a hot tub. So we all know you can cook in a dishwasher because my good friend Brandi, who already showed us you can cook in a dishwasher. So in theory, in a hot tub, you should be able to cook foods in it as well because it's a big immersion circulator you can sous vide in. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a machine that's in a water bath. It circulates water at a very specific temperature, and they have jets in this jacuzzi hot tub to make that happen. But in a jacuzzi hot tub, you can only cook at 104 degrees. It's the hottest temperature that a hot tub actually works at. So you can't cook meat, but you can cook other stuff. We have a whole menu of other things that we can cook in here. We're gonna give it a shot because we're all in this hot tub of life and we're gonna see what happens. So what's on the menu? Nacho cheese, because I'm from Texas and all about chips and queso. I'm using VELVEETA and melting it. What's really interesting about VELVEETA though, it actually is a major component of a lot of mac and cheese because it has one major ingredient called sodium citrate that makes it keep a very even consistency. So I think that'd be really fun to melt it. I'm gonna put some salsa in it to make some queso, so we can have chips and queso. Yeah! And it should melt, because VELVEETA actually melts at a very low temperature compared to normal cheese. Around 100 degrees, it should start melting in a little bit and mix in, and it'll be a lot of fun to dip in. So next, we're gonna make a beef tataki. You should take a really good piece of steak. You know, that's the main thing about beef tataki, because it should be tender. Cut a really thin slice. You can't cook protein, traditional proteins in a hot tub, so what we're gonna do differently is we're going to cook it like a ceviche, like a crudo, and we're gonna cook it in an acid. So there's a reaction with the acid actually cooks it through. So any kind of citrus, you know, over a certain amount of time will actually cook the meat through, so then it actually is edible and digestible. Put a little oil, a little salt and pepper. We're gonna put it in a bag. So you see in this bag of beef and lime, it's already cooked through as we've stored it overnight, so it's good to go. So we're just gonna warm it up in the hot tub. Next, we're gonna blanch broccoli. The fun thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna get more green, it's gonna get much prettier. And broccoli itself doesn't need to be cooked through that much, so let's be nice and just comforting and warm. And we're just gonna put it in. So next for dessert, we're gonna make a donut bread pudding made with day-old donuts. So we're gonna rip this apart, put it in the bag, mix it with heavy cream and chocolate and some berries. Mix it up. And we're gonna seal it because water definitely is not part of the recipe. Chlorinated water, not part of the recipe. And gonna let it go. All right, next, because I wasn't sure if all this would work, so I figure a nice fallback would be frozen meals, because they're actually already cooked through. At 104 degrees, it's a good temperature to reheat the foods at. You can have a nice burrito, Salisbury steak, lasagna. At least I always have these if the other ones don't work. And lastly, we're gonna make a drink, a cocktail. And sous vide cocktails are all the rage on the interwebs. But we're gonna make a hot toddy, which is a warm cocktail. And we're gonna infuse different fruits and spices and whiskey. But when you infuse it and heat it, it actually speeds up the process so we can get all the flavor into it and it'll make it more delicious. And again, a hot toddy is a warm cocktail, so bottoms up. And now, we wait. In a hot tub. It's a hard life. Look, oh, my hot tub food's ready to eat. Yeah! Okay, so actually the cheese did melt, but it didn't melt enough. It's a Texas boy. You gotta put your chip in the queso. I'm happy with this one. A little uneven in texture, but still cheese, salsa, delicious. Next, got the beef, which is already actually cooked overnight because of the acid and the lime that it was in. It should taste really nice, actually. The only occupational hazard of cooking in a hot tub is that food comes back to haunt you. It smells very limey in here. Oh, look at that. Thanks, beef. Go on your way. Okay, broccoli, where are you at? I don't know if it's done much of anything in the hot tub, It doesn't look more green. It would have been more green if it cooked more, but you know, you can eat broccoli raw. All right, Flamingo, you sit there. Again, the beef's already cooked, so I'm confident this is gonna be a winner. Warm, I'm in a hot tub. I got cheese whenever I feel like eating it and dipping it. It was very good, actually. Broccoli, raw, but still good if you like broccoli. I do, thankfully. I had a lot of Cronuts broccoli. I think it came out in my mouth. Frozen burrito. This is the moment of truth, guys. We're in this hot tub of life together. It's cooked! Oh my God, it actually worked. I love frozen burritos, so actually this is a very happy occasion for me. The tortilla is cooked through, the beans and the cheese is pre-melted and melted again because of the heat. If ever a frozen burrito could be exquisite, that was the time. Hot tub burrito. I don't actually understand what a Salisbury steak is, but I grew up on it eating it at my school lunchroom. Corn, Salisbury steak. The sauce is a little bit gelatinous, so maybe not a success. Conveniently, the plate donut has come back to me. I got my fork. Mashed potato and gravy, we're going for it. Now, it is at the very least unfrozen. Let's go for the steak, why don't we? It's better than the mashed potato, but barely cooked. Yes, corn, let's do the corn. You can eat corn cold and raw anyway, so I don't think I have anything to worry about. Good. This now unfrozen dinner has dessert. It looks like what we would consider like an apple cobbler. Let's see how it goes. That is not too shabby. That is the best part of this unfrozen meal, the apple. This is the lasagna. By feel, it's unfrozen, but is it good? I don't want to know. Okay, I do want to know. Wait, what? The cheese. Cheese, can you see this? It's melted. I actually had no confidence that it would melt at all. I'm gonna start with the corner because it's a lot easier. It's so good. If I was like a 5-year-old kid waiting for my mom to come home and waiting for my lasagna to thaw out on the table. But it's not making me feel queasy. That's a plus. So we got the dessert. Let's look at the dessert. Guys, hot tub, donut, red pudding. I am so proud of myself. Perfect consistency of chocolate, the heavy cream, the donut, the fruit. This is amazing, actually. I would recommend you try this often. I'm sure you'll make a lot of babies after making this too. So good! So we're gonna wash it down with the final, the hot toddy. Infused liquor, gently infused. It's a nightcap, middle of the day time in a hot tub. It smells intoxicating. I'm gonna get intoxicated. Nice and warm. I taste the infusion of the fruit, the spices, the passion. It's really good. This was a successful meal. Look at it, we did it, guys. We did it in the hot tub. Holy moly. I usually would curse. But would you guys cook in a hot tub? Let us know in the comments. And what other crazy ideas would you do to cook food? If you guys love crazy cooking, you guys will love my book. Please pick it up, Adventures in Starry Kitchen. Guys, thank you so much. Had a lot of fun in this hot tub. Take care, bye-bye. Do I look like the guy from you know Titanic? Do I look like him holding? No.